Hey there. So this has never happened to me, but I had this strong, overwhelming feeling where I just needed to make a video right now. So I pulled over in my car. I'm sitting here at my local gas station. I've just been thinking a lot about recent events in between the Charlie Kirk assassination, them pulling Kimmel off the air, the Colbert situation, and I'm feeling this deep calling of speaking up about how we know these things are not right. And the thing that really gets me is whenever I scroll through the news, it just keeps focusing on, oh, it's the right, or oh, it's the left, as if it's like half the population making these decisions. Because if you pay at all attention, just about everyone on a normal people level of society are sick of what's going on. There's no halves about it. We're all tired of it. I'm really tired of words. I'm tired of people trying to over-explain or get to some complicated reasoning of what's happening right now, instead of just looking at it at face value, looking at that there are real murders taking place, that there are people losing their minds, that there's a real battle for people's consciousness. And also to stop talking about it like all hope is lost, because it's not. There's so many people I've met this year that are leading the way and fighting a good fight. And I know that there have been those people throughout the generations. We're just at one of those points in history where you look for those kinds of people, because without those people, it can feel really bleak. So I'm just trying to do my best. I'm in no way, shape, or form a public speaker or a professional on political science, but honestly, who gives a care about that? Because I think we're over politics and we're over words. And the feeling I want to talk about, I feel like keep feeling like this, is I want to focus on the feelings. What brings you the feelings of ease and love? Are you happy going back to that job, that 9 to 5, continually playing your role in this society, in this consumer world? Or have you been wanting to change for a long time, you just don't know how, because you've never made that jump, or it's been so long since you've fought for yourself? Because if you follow the money trails, all of these companies just keep trickling back upwards. It's a giant corporation. A corporation that benefits from war and benefits from people being in boxes. So I urge you, if you're hearing this, you ask yourself, who am I? And take your time with that. It's something that might take a lifetime to discover. But what an exciting time in your life it'll be once you start discovering that. Once you start joining other people that are living their authentic selves, and you start to become energized around each other because you find there's something more than this mundane making money, chasing status, and then waking up and starting over. Work yourself to the bone just so someone can live a life meant for multiple kings. The times are changing, and there will be a giant wave of shock once systems that felt secure and once ways of life that felt like the only ways of life dissipate. And when you're forced to have conversations with your neighbors, and when you have no choice but to look around for help, look around for people with the skill sets needed to move on at this time. I don't want to put fear into your life or into your mind. In fact, I encourage you to focus on what you love and what brings you that state of ease. I encourage you to think about the things that you want the life to look like. Because what I find is most people are good. Most people, when you get to know them, that you would call bad, have had some kind of extreme trauma in their lives and just haven't had that healing yet. Or they haven't had a good support system from a balanced parents. They didn't have like a father and a mother or whatever. They didn't have any kind of like healthy parental guidance when they were growing up. They didn't have unconditional love from someone that was a constant thing, and so they have a lot of chaos that they continue to project. Keep that in mind. This channel was designed so people could have these conversations and people could encourage each other, because some people are at their stage where they're just now waking up. It hasn't been that long that I've been thinking of these things. Yes, I've felt different most of my life, but this true ascension and this true awakening, it's been a few years and it's been challenging at times. But God's blessed me with people around that have spoken life and truth in times where I really needed it. So I'm hoping that this can be that for that person. And for those of you that have been on this journey for a long time, please share your insights. It doesn't matter if you're in your younger years or if you're considered an elder. Please consider sharing your insights. When we talk, when we share our different perspectives and share our energy, there's real healing that can take place. And it invites other people to have the courage to share their opinions and to speak up. I don't know where all this came from. Just felt like I really needed to talk about something that was on my chest, and this is what came out. So I'm going to try to wrap it up there. And I just want to tell you that if no one else has told you today, I love you. I encourage you, if you're the type that says that to everyone else, to tell it to yourself. Give yourself self-love. That'll go so far if people would just give themselves self-love. Look for the good in people. Watch how much different life looks once you start seeking the good in others, especially if it's a challenge to find it. You'll find that there's a lot of good in people. And if you're someone that's considering yourself as being a healer, or you consider yourself as being helpful in this time, good. And I pray that God puts people in your path that need you right now, as I know has probably been happening. So please let us know, me and Shay here on this channel, what your experience is with all this. And if you like our channel, consider subscribing. Every view, every time someone watches one of our videos, it goes so far for us. Every share, every comment. So thank you. I don't like selling myself like that all the time, but I do want this to be a place that people get excited about coming to and being a part of this journey. So I'm gonna get out of here. This gas station just got really busy, and I feel like I said what was needed to be said. I love you, and I'll see you around. Peace.